welcome to Spunky Mind. My name is Heather. I'm so happy to have you join me. This is Trail Built Yoga, built for us trail runners, active bodies, and wild humans who love the grit and the freedom of the great outdoors. Here we will stretch, strengthen, and flow as we take in all the sights, the scents, and the sounds of nature. So let's get this party started. Come to a nice flat space out in nature, in our local park, in your backyard, or maybe indoors with the houseplant. If not, we can share all this here. And let's come to a nice comfortable seat, crisscross the legs, and just come into our space here. Maybe rock the shoulders side to side. Align the shoulders over the hips. Place our hands on our knees. Soften or close the eyes. And simply be here now. Let's inhale all our breath in. Big, deep inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale, let it all go. Relax the shoulders down the back. Relax the jaw. Let the outside world go. It'll be there when we get back. Flutter the eyes open and notice. What do we see? Notice the sights, different colors, shapes, sizes. Are they moving? Are they still? And bring our gaze forward. Unfocus the eyes and take in the whole peripheral vision. Everything all the way from the right, all the way to the left. Inhale, big, deep inhale. Pause at the top and exhale. Let it all go. And now we'll slowly make our way on down to our backs. Stretch out the legs, roll on down. Allow the arms to rest by our side. Face the palms up towards the sky. Toes point east and west. Notice the sights from this perspective. What do we see? Now soften or close the eyes and listen. What do we hear? Notice the different sounds. Are there more than one? Are they loud? Are they soft? Inhale, big, deep inhale. Feel the chest rise. Pause at the top and exhale. Melt the body into the earth. On our next inhale, we'll notice the scents. What do we smell in the air? Inhale. Biggest one yet. Big, deep inhale. Sip in just a little bit more air. And exhale. Let it all go. For the rest of class, we'll breathe in and out through our nose if it's comfortable to do so. Everything I offer here are merely suggestions. I'm just a guide. Add in what is desired, take away what isn't, modify as needed. This is your practice. You know your body. Ram Dass says, be here now. Be here now. We can set this as our intention for practice today, or if we have a different intention, feel free to set it now. Flutter the eyes open, wiggle the fingers and toes, stretch the arms up overhead, shake out the legs. Bend the knees, plant the feet flat on the mat, press the lower back down into the ground. Stretch the arms overhead here. Inhale, tone the abdomen, exhale. Circle sweep the arms up towards the knees, shoulders come up off the mat. Pause here. Inhale, come back down. We'll do about 8 or 10 of these. Exhale to come up. And maybe we come up all the way or anywhere else on our bus journey today. Get off the bus stop that's working for us. Exhale to come up and inhale to come down. Warming up the spine, circulating the blood. Connect breath to movement. Take in the sights, the scents, and the sounds. Nice strong core, strong spine. Strong spine, strong body. Excellent. And we'll do one more here. Beautiful. Come on back down to our backs, interlace our hands at the base of the neck here, and stretch the feet up towards the sky. Legs can be straight or bent. Flex the feet, soles of the feet kiss the sky here. Inhale, exhale, nose to toes. Inhale to come back down, exhale, nose to toes. And we'll continue with these. Excellent. And let's do about 2 more of these. Really feel this in the core. Getting the breath flowing. And now circle the ankles here. Circle the feet around. Warm up the ankles just a bit. Place the hands underneath the tailbone here. So place our hands underneath the tailbone for a little bit of support here. Inhale, exhale. Hover the legs down to the ground. Inhale, come back up. Point the toes to come down. And flex the toes to come up. Well, let's do just a few more of these. Inhale to come down. And exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. And exhale to come up. Wonderful. Bend the knees. Interlace our hands below the knees. Give ourselves a big hug here. Inhale, exhale. Forehead comes towards the knees. Gratitude to ourselves and each other for showing up on our mat today. And gratitude to this grand earth for giving us life and joy. Place our hands behind our thighs. And let's rock north and south up to tabletop pose. I like to do it a few times, warm up the spine here. So for tabletop, come on all fours. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Tone the abdomen, spread fingers evenly, point index fingers straight ahead, look forward. Notice the sights, listen to the sounds. Breathe the air. Inhale, exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, press the tailbone up. Look up, cow. Exhale for cat. And inhale for cow. We can do a few more of these, or this is Yogi's Freestyle warm-up. We can take some hip circles here. Circle the hips, stretch the right leg out, stretch the left leg out. And come back to our tabletop. From tabletop, tuck the toes and press the tailbone up and back into our downward facing dog. Arms frame the ears here. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, walk the dog. Check in with the body. Where are we today? Feel the body. Excellent. Come on forward into plank pose, top of a push-up. Think cat pose in the upper body, shoulders over wrists. Feel free to drop the knees. Heels may come over our toes here. Legs are nice and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, plank pose, and shift forward and backwards here. Just get a little extra work on the ankles. And when we're ready, slowly lower all the way down onto our bellies. Hands are under our shoulders. Tuck the elbows in. Zip up the legs. Press the top of the feet down. Inhale, look forward. Shoulders come up off the mat. Baby cobra. Maybe the knees come up. Press the feet down. Hover the hands. Hello, world. And exhale. Come on back down. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper the feet east and west. Place the feet back down and we can come through tabletop or through our plank pose back into our downward facing dog. Very nice. Walk out the dog. Inhale, raise the heels up off the mat. Exhale, melt the heels down. Inhale, raise the heels up off the mat, bend the knees, hop, skip, or jump the feet to the hands. Chest comes on the thighs here. Bend the knees, let the head go. Sprinkle the fingers or grab opposite elbows, rock side to side, bend one knee, bend the other, ragdoll pose. Switch elbows here. Notice the sights from this perspective. Listen to the sounds. Really feel this nice extension in the lower back. Heel toe the feet to touch if it's comfortable to do so. And let the head go, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins, flat back. Press the top of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Circle sweep the arms up overhead, stretch on up. Excellent. Cactus the arms, look up, press the hips forward. Inhale, stretch back up. Bend the knees and press the tailbone down and back for chair pose. Weight is in the heels here. See if we can wiggle the toes. We want to see the toes. Maybe we sit down just a bit more. Flat back, tone the abdomen. Circle sweep the right arm back and the left arm forward. Open up to the right here. Smile. Right arm comes back up. Left arm comes down and back behind us. Stretch the right arm forward. Look over our left shoulder here. And circle sweep the left arm back up. Hands come to heart center. Forward fold, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog, or we can go through a little vinyasa. Shift forward to plank, lower halfway or all the way. Flip on through to our up dog or baby cobra. And back to downward facing dog. And we can always do that on our knees. Yogi's choice. Inhale, raise the heels, bend the knees. Hop, skip, or jump the feet to the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep the arms up, root to rise. Ground the right leg and the left knee's coming up level with the belly button, one-legged Tadasana. Pause here, relax the shoulders from the ears. Arms stay up and the left foot comes to the inside of the right calf or above the knee for tree pose. Sway in the wind here. Tone the abdomen. Nice, strong right leg. Hands come to heart center and cross the left foot above the right knee. And bend the right knee. Come on into a funky chair. Pause here. If we're comfortable here, we can stretch our arms forward or maybe bring the hands all the way down for a little deeper stretch. Bend the right knee up and down. Feel free to release the left foot down to meet the right. And just squat just a bit here. And release the left foot to the right and come on all the way down into a ball pose. For ball pose, we're on our tippy toes. Maybe we interlace our elbows around our knees and feel this nice stretch here. And inhale, come on into a forward fold. Hips raise up towards the sky. Exhale, let everything go. Step the left foot back into a runner's lunge. Heel toe the right foot forward. Feet are on railroad tracks here. Hands frame the right foot. Back leg is straight and strong. Look forward. Maybe we hover the hands here. Very nice. Left hand stays down. Right arm lifts up towards the sky. Feel this nice extension here. Front knees over ankle in our pose. This is easy twist. And then maybe the right hand comes back around, grabs the left hip. Notice the sights here. Stretch the right arm back up. And the right hand comes back down. And bump the left foot in slightly. And let's come on up into a high crescent lunge. From high crescent lunge, back heels off the mat. Front knee is bent. Stretch the arms up overhead. Maybe get a little mini back bend here. Circle sweep the arms back behind us for flying crescent. Stretch forward. Think of a straight line from the top of the head all the way down to the back foot. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, flying crescent. Inhale, stretch back up. Extend forward, extended crescent. Beautiful. Plant the hands on the mat and kick the left foot back behind us. Straight left leg, standing L. Hands are under shoulders on a block or the mat, or we can hover them. Very nice. Bend the right knee, left knee tucks behind, Shiva squat. Inhale, stretch back up. Bend the right knee, Shiva squat. Stretch back up. And one more time, Shiva squat. Stretch back up into standing L. And step the left foot back behind us into our runner's lunge. Plant the hands and step the right foot back. Beautiful. We can go through a little vinyasa here. Come on into plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Press on through. And on our exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the heels, bend the knees. Hop, skip, or jump the feet to the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And root to rise. Circle sweep the arms up overhead. The left hand grabs the right wrist. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull the right wrist up and over to the left. Hips go to the right. Feel this nice extension on the right side body. Inhale, come back to center. The right hand grabs the left wrist. Inhale, come on up. And pull over to the right. Hips come to the left. And come back to center. Beautiful. Ground the left leg. Right knee comes on up for one-legged Tadasana. Pause here. Feel this nice extension, nice strong left leg. And we can keep our wings out, our leaves flying here. The right foot comes to the inside of the left calf, above or below the knee. So left calf or the left thigh, right knee points to the right. For a nice tree pose. And place our hands at heart center. Cross the right foot above the left knee. And sit back into our figure four, flat back. Really feel this here. And stretch the arms forward, and slowly we can come on down. Hands on the mat if it's in our practice, and bend the knee. Release the right foot to meet the left. Squat down a few times. And then release it. If it's not already, release the right foot down to the left. And we'll come back into our ball pose here. Excellent. Stretch up into a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back into our runner's lunge. Pause here. Feet are on railroad tracks. Look forward, front knees over ankle. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up. Feel this nice extension, open up to the left. Notice the sights here. And our left hand may come around to our right hip. Little half bind. Stretch the left arm back up. Left hand comes back down. Bump the right foot in just slightly. And stretch the arms up overhead for a high crescent lunge. Feel free to heel toe the front foot. Get nice alignment here. Feet are across railroad tracks. Maybe the back heel comes up over the toes a little bit more. Very nice. Circle sweep the arms back behind us. Flying crescent. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, flying crescent. Inhale, come back up. Extended crescent. Stretch the arms forward. Pause here. Hands come down onto the mat. Kick the right leg back behind us for standing L. Maybe we hover the hands. Very nice. Excellent. Shiva squat. Bend the left knee, right knee tucks behind. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, stretch back up. And slowly step the right foot back into our runner's lunge. Pause here. Notice a difference in the runner's lunge this time around. Plant the hands. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Beautiful. Place the feet to touch and stretch the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Right knee bends, points to the sky here. Inhale, stretch the right leg up. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to nose. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Drop the left heel and bump it in just a bit. Left toes point to the front left corner of the mat. Chest is on the thigh, pyramid pose. Begin to straighten the right leg. Chest stays on the thigh here. Maybe our forehead comes towards our knee. Feet are on railroad tracks. Maybe our hands come in prayer. Very nice. Notice the sights from this perspective. Equal weight in both feet. Left hip comes forward slightly. Left hand comes down underneath the shoulder, and the right arm comes up towards the sky. Open up. Revolved pyramid. Excellent. The right hand comes back down. Bump the left foot back into our runner's lunge. Drop the left knee. Untuck the left toe for an Anjaneyasana. Low runner's lunge. Stretch the arms up overhead. Cactus the arms here. Feel this nice extension. Inhale, come back up. Place both hands inside the right foot. Heel toe the right foot over to the right for lizard lunge. Feel free to bring the knee up off of the mat, or maybe we come down onto our forearms. Really feel this nice stretch in the right hip. If we're comfortable here, the left hand stays down. Right arm reaches back. Bend the left knee and grab the left foot with the right hand. Twisted monkey, look behind us. Notice the breath. Feel the body. Slowly release. Heel toe the right foot to center. Come on back to runner's lunge and step the right foot back to meet the left. Beautiful. Place the feet to touch. Left foot raises up to the sky. Bend the left knee. Really stretch it up here. Inhale, stretch the left foot, leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch back up. And step the left foot between the hands for our runner's lunge here. Bump the right foot in, drop the right heel. Center the chest on the left thigh and begin to straighten the left leg. Chest stays on the thigh here. And then when we reach that OMG factor where the body says OMG, that's where we stay. And we'll just tuck the chin and forehead comes towards the knee. Maybe our hands come in prayer. Nice strong legs here. Excellent. Right hand stays down under the right shoulder. Left arm stretches up towards the sky. Both legs are straight here. Very nice. Revolve pyramid. And slowly bring the left hand back down. Bump the right foot back into our runner's lunge. Drop the right knee. Untuck the right toes. Heel toe. The left foot out to the left here, and we'll come on down onto our forearms maybe for our lizard lunge. Really feel this nice stretch here. Or maybe we'll come into our twisted monkey on this side. The left hand reaches back for the right foot. Bend the right knee. Open up to the left. Notice the sights. Listen to the sounds. And slowly release the right foot. Heel toe the left foot back to center. Bump up the knee and step the left foot back to meet the right. Walk it on out. Excellent. Let's sit on our feet here. If this is uncomfortable, come to crisscross applesauce. Counter stretch the ankles. And we're going to raise our arms up to the sky here. Interlace our fingers. Flip the palms and stretch the palms up to the sky. Really feel this nice extension here. Place our hands in prayer, and knees can stay together or separated. Hinge at the hips, tone the abdomen. Hinge at the hips. We can separate the hands and come on into a half tortoise pose. Very nice. Be here now. Really feel this nice extension in the back, the shoulders. Notice the breath here. Separate the hands and slowly walk forward. Hips come over the knees here. Maybe separate the knees just a tad bit. For puppy pose, forehead on the mat. Really bring the chin forward here maybe. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come onto tabletop, and we'll make our way onto a seat. From tabletop, bend the knees, place our hands behind us, and the fingers are going to point east and west, and just windshield wiper the knees. And then when we're ready, we'll make our way on down to our backs. Slowly come on down. Bring the knees into the chest and cactus the arms and allow the knees to fall to the right and turn the head to the left. Feel this nice stretch here. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Bring the knees back to center. And we'll switch sides. The knees fall to the left. The head turns to the right. Notice the sights from this perspective. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. And bring both knees back into the chest. Grab the feet on the inside or the outside for happy baby. Knees stay bent towards the shoulders. And maybe rock side to side here. Stretch one leg, stretch the other. And bring both feet up towards the sky for waterfall pose. If there's anything else in our practice that we'd like to do, feel free to do it now. And when we're ready, we'll come to our final closing pose. We can bring our feet to touch and our knees out wide in Supta Konasana. Or stretch the legs out. And let's Bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our belly. Soften or close the eyes. And now imagine we've just finished one of our wonderful trails or wild adventures outside. And we'll notice how we're in tune with our breath. We breathe the fresh air. Everything just feels right, right where it is. Everything just feels right. And we're reminded of the Ram Dass quote, "Be here now." And this reminds us when we get out in our nature or quiet spaces or anything that is our passion that drives us to inner peace. This is exactly what Ram Dass says. Be here now. Shavasana. And let's slowly start to deepen our breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Place the knees to touch if they were separated. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms up. Give ourselves a little shake here. Bend the knees. Roll over to one side. Cradle our head in our arm. When we're ready, make our way up to a comfortable seat. If our eyes opened on the way up, we can gently close them and circle sweep our arms up overhead, magnetize the palms to touch, place our hands on top of our head so we may roam wild, and our hands to our heart so we may flow happy and breathe Zen. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed your nature where you were or enjoyed this nature. And whether you're trail running or wild adventuring, simply breathe. Nature and yoga will do the rest. And let's take this trail together. Cheers!